What up, YouTubers and Retro Players? Welcome back to Dennis Fleeman's YouTube channel. I haven't done a store visit in a while, but hey, I'm back with a special episode, a store visit in America.
We're starting this video outside on the streets because I really wanted to show you guys the building. I really love it, it has character to it, it isn't one of those generic video game stores, and here you go, buy, sell and trade video games. And DVDs and albums, they do it all here, but mainly video games. So that's the outside, let's check out the inside of the store. This is my first time in an American video game store, an independent one, and two things stand out for me. First of all, the amount of space. Everything is bigger in America, but I can really run around in this store. Before I get to the second thing that stood out for me, I just wanted to mention that this video game store has no cash refunds and accepts cash only. During my visit to the United States of America, I found it really strange that some stores were obsessed by cash and others were obsessed by credit cards. They really don't do the Maestro cards or just your local bank card thing in the United States. This video game store has a nice selection of Game Gear games, I must say. I really don't see them that often in video game stores, but here they are, and they actually are priced very decent in my opinion. But oh yeah, I had a second thing that stood out for me. So the second thing that stood out for me while we're taking a look at the N64 selection of this game store is that every single game, everything, every item is behind glass. It's glass, glass, glass. So I talked to the owner of the store and he explained to me that this is actually very common in the United States of America. Now don't get me wrong, I mean retro games are also behind glass and locked away in the Netherlands and in Europe, but we don't really do it with PlayStation 2 games and Wii games. And here in the United States, every video game store I visited, every single game and item is locked behind glass. And here we have the NES selection of this video game store, and they do have some nice games here, and it's once again decently priced. $20 for Super C, I think that's more than fair. So let's take another look at all the games here. Here are some Sega Mega Drive, oh excuse me, Sega Genesis games. Battletoads and Double Dragon, Wolverine, Power Rangers. Once again, a nice selection of some retro games. I really love these retro plug and play things. Next up, the Super Nintendo section and a complete overlook walk of the store. Oh, and before I forget to mention this, because somebody is clearly going to ask for this, this store is located in the state of Ohio. That's the northeast of America, so there you go. Ohio State.
Mega Man.
Alright, I think we've seen enough of the NES, Super NES, and N64 games, and the plug and plays, the Sega Game Gear and Sega Genesis games, so let's check out the rest of the store. And I can actually stand for those windows for hours, believe me. I don't know if you guys do it, but when I'm visiting a retro video game store, I'm usually standing for the glass for minutes looking at all those games. So here's a quick overview once again of the store. Music CDs, DVDs, some people actually still buy that, but it's dying out. Oh, check this out. Oh my god, a lunchbox and a thermos of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not Hero Turtles, and some Star Wars thing, but I really love that turtle box. Should have bought that for $8, but I'm not gonna do really anything with it if I buy it, so left it in the store, made an excellent picture of it. It's on our Instagram, the Retro Player Daniel Instagram, so check that out. And what do we have here? Some of the modern games. PlayStation 4, Xbox One. Well, yeah. Somebody has to buy those too. So I'm also... Whoa, that's controller. I'm also still buying and playing some of the modern games, but not that much. Let's check out what else he has. Ooh, I hear something in the back. Is that the Game Boy bin? Let's check out what Game Boy games he has in store here. So while I'm going through all these Game Boy games, checking to see if there are some uncommon ones in here, I just wanted to inform you guys that you really must see the end of this video. And no, it's not a clickbaity thing, it's really interesting. The shop owner explains how buying a game or an item here and getting a receipt works. It's really different than in Europe. Check this out. You buy something and on the sticker you get a stamp and, well, he has to explain it. It's different.
So when someone purchases an item, you bring it to the counter, they pay for it, you put a date stamp on the sticker showing when the item was purchased, and that sticker is your receipt, and this way you can't lose your receipt.
Wow, that's very interesting. No cash for register ticket.
That's your ticket.
Wow.